The next day, Chief Osei called another village gathering. People came reluctantly, expecting another proud announcement. Instead, they found their chief standing beside Kofi, holding his hand. "People of Adoma," Chief Osei began, his voice trembling slightly. "I have been your chief for 20 years, but I have been a poor leader." Confused murmurs rippled through the crowd. "I led with pride, not wisdom. I built for myself, not for us. I demanded respect instead of earning it." He gestured to Kofi. "This man whom we all ignored has taught me more in 30 days than I learned in 20 years. Kofi tried to step back, but Chief Osei held him firmly. "Today I ask your forgiveness, and I propose something new." He paused, letting the weight settle. "I propose that Kofi the Silent become our village counselor. That we listen to the wisdom we have ignored for too long." Absolute silence. Then one person began clapping slowly. It was old Grandmother Amma, the eldest woman in Adoma. Others joined hesitantly. Soon the entire village was applauding. Kofi stood speechless, tears streaming down his weathered face. The village gathered to witness the judgment. Kofi sat on a simple stool under the big tree. Elder Boteng's son and brother stood before him, both looking confident. The son spoke first. "My father promised me this land before he gave it to my uncle. The promise came first, so the land is mine." The brother argued next. "But your father gave me the legal document. A promise is words, a document is proof. The land is mine." Both made strong cases. The villagers murmured, taking sides. Elder Boteng watched Kofi carefully, a slight smile on his lips. He had designed this dispute perfectly. Either decision would create enemies. Kofi sat silently for a long moment. Then he spoke. "Tell me, when did your father promise you this land?" he asked the son. "5 years ago when I married." "And when did he give you the document?" he asked the brother. 3 years ago, before he died." Kofi nodded slowly. "So both of you received something from your father, a promise and a document." He stood up. "But I must ask, what did your father truly own?" Confused looks passed between the two men. "The land," they said together. Kofi shook his head gently. His trap collapsed. Word of Kofi's wisdom spread beyond Adoma. Nearby villages began sending people with disputes, questions, and troubles. Kofi received them all with the same quiet patience. He never claimed to have all answers. He simply asked questions that helped people find their own truth. A woman came whose husband had abandoned her. Kofi asked, "Do you want him back or do you want peace?" She realized she wanted peace. A farmer came whose crops kept failing. Kofi asked, "Are you farming what the land wants to grow or what you want to sell?" The farmer changed his crops and prospered. A young man came angry at his father. Kofi asked, "If your father died tomorrow, would your anger feed you?" The young man reconciled with his father that evening. Each solution seemed simple after Kofi spoke, yet no one had seen it before. Chief Osei watched in wonder. "How do you do this?" he asked one night. Kofi smiled. "I do nothing, Chief. I only help people see what pride has hidden from them." Meanwhile, Elder Boteng's resentment grew darker. He could not accept that a former nobody now commanded such respect. He began spreading whispers.
If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more magical folktales that stir your heart and spark your imagination, make sure to subscribe to Whispered Folktales. Hit the like button to show your love, and share this story with your friends so we can keep the magic alive. Every subscription and share helps us bring more legends, mysteries, and timeless tales straight to you.